Alrighty, I think we are essentially good to go. Hello, howdy, hey there, folks. Hope you're doing well today. Hope you are doing amazing today. We're going to be doing some Elden Ring, and we're going to be doing a randomized speedrun today. Learning my lesson from the last time, I'm deciding, you know what, honestly, probably better that I get something that warms me back up on the sticks, now, as opposed to, doing the same very exact, like, stressful run that I've been doing here. Like, here's the thing, like, we run to the mountaintops is definitely, I don't think that's considered, like, a difficult one, but it is still stressful. It is still absolutely something I could fuck up entirely on. And likewise, honestly, not being warmed up or not being ready for it, it could turn very sour very fast. So we're gonna go ahead and just take this as an opportunity to just do a randomized speedrun for the first time, and honestly, I'm looking forward to it all the same. Okay, so we're just gonna get right into it, starting classes. Let's see here. Vulgar Malicious Shodel. I don't know if that causes bleed, but actually that could be like a surprisingly decent thing. You know, actually I might take 2 seconds to look that up and see if that does cause bleed. Unless one of these other classes, like, absolutely fucking, like, staggers me with how good it could be. Grave Scythe, I don't remember Scythe being that good. Okay, we're not gonna fucking do a balls run. I'm not doing a balls run. I played so much with balls in, like, the last couple of weeks here. Or last couple, like, honestly, really the last couple of months. I don't need more fucking balls, alright? I really don't. Hook Claws wouldn't be bad. Curve Sword, I don't think the Curve Sword does anything amazing, so I'm not really looking for it. Death Knight's Twin Axes. I have no idea if that would be very good, but that could be good. Alright, tell you what, none of these were really impressing me, so I am gonna real quickly look up and see if the Vulgar Malicious Shodel has bleed on it. If it does, that might actually be worth the effort of it. That might be worth the effort of it. So, how about it? Is it bleed? It kind of looks like it should bleed, just based off the design of it, but also, who knows? No, it does not seem to have any bleed. Okay. Alright, never mind. That is not a very cash money kind of weapon, huh? Comically, the longsword isn't a bad option for all things. Like, that's actually... Okay, funny enough, I'm looking at this build right now. This is very, Soldier of Godric. I could definitely see it. I want to say the Grave Scythe probably would have bleed. It would be a little weird if it didn't, but also I don't really think that one's cooking. You know, I think of what I'm seeing here right now, I think I'm feeling like trying the Twin Knights axes the most. Because that could be entertaining. What are the stats for the Twin Knight axes? Death Knight's Twin axes. Alright, Death Knight's Twin axes. Here we go. Alright. So based off what I'm seeing here, we have the... Definitely have the strength, definitely have the dex requirement. We're good to go there. Funny enough, actually, yeah, that does match up for the faith requirement, too. I want to say this would be a somber weapon. That makes the most sense, arguably. You know what? Fuck it. Let's try it. I think I want to try it. I think I want to try it. I mean, like, the thing is, too, though... It's kind of basic, but I kind of... You know what, honestly, I think I'm kind of leaning basic. We're gonna go basic on this one. Ooh, the money, not a bad starter item. St. Trina's Smile. Sleep in the vicinity. Huh. I don't think I've ever picked this up before. I think of what I'm seeing here, though, honestly, like, I hate to say it, the money is probably the best option. Like, it's not, like, a shit ton and a half of money, but you know what? I'm kind of feeling it. I feel like God Rick is who we are on this run. Alright, there we go. We are God Rick. Also, just to make sure, I'm gonna real quickly make sure I actually posted this in the Discord. I'm pretty sure I did. Yes, I did. Okay, cool. Alright, well, I know it's probably, honestly, for all it's worth, the most basic class set, but also at the same time, it's kind of a really good one. Like, the standard longsword is not a problem. It is really good. Armor's good, money's good, all of it's really good, honestly. So, really kind of just boils down to us hopefully getting what we need and going. I'm going to remove those two things. I'm going to leave on the longsword. We're just going to go. We're going to go to town. We're going to absolutely fucking cook. That is pretty much the game plan here. That does not have... No. Okay, it does not have parry on it. Not that I was really going to be looking to do parrying right now, at least, but... what I would say for the time being, at least, the Ash of War that the standard longsword has is really fucking good. It's beyond really fucking good. Both versions of it do a lot in terms of poise damage, and at a bare minimum, it is an R1 cannon. So, like, I think while Elden Ring, I think they did lean out of that DS1 meta, which in DS1, I think it very much so ended up being a lot more of like R1 spammage. It didn't exactly go away per se. It's just a change to say that like there's a lot more options available now when it comes to this game. Is that one parry? No, neither of them parry. Awesome. Also, apparently I'm wearing something with item find. Maybe it's the crown. It could be the crown, actually. Nevertheless, we're just going to essentially book it hard as we can. We're going to go visit merchants along the way. That is pretty much like the standard for starting these runs off. And we're going to work backwards from there. Should be good stuff. The fact that we found Trina's lilies off rip, not bad. I mean, assuming, obviously, that we get a recipe for Trina's, but, you know.
But I can also that you're not that wine. I am Carl.
Alright, Kale. Okay, so he's got one smithy, one Stormhawk axe. Stormhawk axe, actually. Might cook with that pretty early on. He does have this, funny enough. That actually works really well with this build. Alright, let's go and get the bell bearing and get the fuck out of here. I don't think I need that grace, actually. I'm pretty confident we don't. Funny enough, that's exactly what you would normally find there, so kind of odd, but sure, fuck it. Just to make sure we don't have any talismans. No, we do not have any talismans. Okay, cool. Alright, cool. I don't really know how serious I would feel about it in this case, but I did think at least a little bit on whether or not I wanted to do a, Oh, that's not great. At some point or another, I was thinking, like, wouldn't it be fun to maybe try to do the no-hits randomized, but I don't think we're quite at that point yet. Okay, the fact that we got a longbow that early seems a little silly to me, almost. Alright, cool. Alright. It'll feel nice, though. Honestly, I think right now this will feel nice. Being able to do this and not have to worry about taking hits or dying necessarily. Just simply play the game. Play the game fast as we can. A good way to get back up to where we were beforehand. I mean, we haven't really been away that long, obviously, but, like, as far as it stands, it does make a difference taking time off like that. And, it can be a problem. It definitely can be a problem. Alright, Lord of Blood's robes, cool, didn't really need it. A little bit of extra money, ass. Not really good money, but sure. Does the Miquella's crown, does that give... Yeah, Arcane and Miquella's Light. Okay, so it boosts casting off Miquella's Light spells, but nothing really crazy there, grand scheme of things. A little bit of extra money, okay. So it's something. It's definitely nothing crazy, but it's something. Alright, good chance for... Yeah, I was gonna say, good chance for money. Alright, normally I'd take that route over that way towards the tier, but we're just gonna book it right on over towards more item pickups. The more item pickups that we end up having to deal with, the better for us overall. So that is pretty much the goal. We want all the item pickups that we possibly can, and that is the end goal here. Smithy 3s? 3 Smithy 3s, actually. Yo, the Axe Talisman. Awesome. Useless fucking ass. Okay, alright. Ooh, Rotten Crystal Sword, actually. Can't use it right now because our int is unfortunately lacking. We do need to go check in on Bernie. Bernie does actually have new items, so we do want to check that out.
Name's Let me ask, are you here? Does your despite
What's the items?
search like there's nothing any
My man's Bernal looking gorgeous today. Alright, does have a somber one. Not a bad thing to get.
not floating your
Not floating my boat. Yep. I found it really funny, honestly, when I found out that Bernie says, not floating your boat. Frankly, off the simple fact that, like, I very much so am the guy to say not floating your boat as an expression. That one did definitely make me at least chuckle a little bit. Grand scheme of things. Is the thing that's up here easy to kill, or is it hard to kill? Game's kind of stuttering a little bit. It's a flower. Okay, well that worked out really well. Also, because we have it, we might as well use it. That is a really good-ass talisman. I don't know, I'm kind of curious. I almost want to do the strength investment, just so that way I can use the, or not strength investment, the intelligence investment, just so I can use whatchamacallit. Okay, please, of course, thank you. Definitely saw Margit wandering around there for 2 seconds, a little concerning. What int investment am I looking at here? That's a bit. That's actually quite a bit in terms of stats. Alright, hate to say it, Alexander, but you have to stay right in that fucking hole, buddy. Because I have to keep moving here. More item pickups is generally the correct way of moving when it comes to the randomizer. So that is the end goal. More merchants, more items. That is really it. Seed. What is this? Soft cotton, cold bone arrows. Okay, mostly trash. Gotcha. Cool. Nice and easy. Actually, I prefer it nice and easy when it's overall. Alright, so we can't really use that rot sword just yet, but I am kind of thinking that might actually be a legitimate play. It actually makes, like, a lot of sense for the most part. I'm gonna get this grace because I'm kind of uncomfortable with it, but I know in this case, do I have... You know, it doesn't matter. I'm not gonna go there. The item pickup for the green turtle talisman is just not really... It's not worth it. That's a lot of effort for a little gain. So we're just going to hop right down here into the next graveyard, move along with our day, collect some money, hopefully collect some stones. Frankly, I actually would like some more stones, more than anything right now. Damn, wow, this has been... Oh, hey, one singular smithy one. Okay, cool. Cool. Also, we are working off of the randomizer rule set where the stone upgrades are only up to, like, you only need 3 per. So we made that just kind of the vibe because, well, it's a lot more fucking efficient. And we're actually kind of getting a decent amount of money, which is nice. Okay, Opaline Bubble Tier, can't really say that's horribly useful, but it is something. It is absolutely something. Alright, I guess we are off to Kaled at this point. To go loot the graveyards there, and also to hopefully find some other shit. Technically, we do still need to go to Fort Height, actually, so we probably will go do Fort Height now. But I am going to round out this trip by coming here first. Alright, Golden Seed, and nothing crazy there. Cool. Alright, let's go Fort Height first. Plenty of items on the way to Fort Height, or at least a decent number of them. So, I was kind of really hoping that would have been a smithy of some variety, but it's okay. Alright, so we have 1 and 3 3s, which is good. Now we just need more 1s and more 3s, or more 1s and more 2s, and then we can have an immediate +9 on whatever weapon we choose. There's the lake. Alright, 3 item pickups right here. And that was definitely worth it. That was, yeah, honestly, yeah, that was definitely worth it. The fact that we got at least 1 Smithy 2 out of that, that's definitely worth. Okay, another Smithy 3, not the one that we wanted, but that's fine, whatever. Okay. Alright, merchant, give me something good. We're gonna do bear, because bear does give us access to some shit. Okay, we got Forg. Oh, we got fucking Anspur Rapier. Kinda actually want to do that. That actually sounds kinda sexy. Smithy 2 here, too. I'm gonna take the bell bearing, yeah. Yeah, we might Anspur, actually, because that does the same thing that the other one does, but instead of having to invest in gross, nasty deck, or I'm sorry, no, Dex is actually gross too, but let's not talk about that one. There we go. But we only have to invest in just Int at that point, which, or I'm sorry, just Dex at that point, which we have the Remembrance, so that actually pans out super well. I don't really know if it's worth it coming down here on this one. I'm kind of going to say no, probably not. But we will end up heading towards the graveyard over towards Weeping as well, just cuz. Okay, that definitely wasn't worth it. I just heard that fucking, that noble there get so shocked, and honestly, like, I don't know why. It was just really fucking funny to me. He just sounded genuinely shocked, which I guess to be fair, you know, yeah, probably. I should probably get the Grace right here for safety, and also so I can warp out of here. We only have 81 runes on us right now, so I can just, hit it with the fucking peace sign grace out once we're done looting this place. And then we're going to run right on over towards Weeping. Weeping has enough shit. I think we will at least run to first merchant on Weeping, but not probably second merchant. More than likely, at least. Alright, that dog is stationary. Good for him. I don't think I'm going to bother with the normal, like, full looting here. I'm just going to deal with what I can. Which, right now, as far as it stands, I need to loot this snail. Okay, stole his bones. Awesome, cool. Dragon Scale would be really good if we could find the smithy, the Sombers for it. That actually would be really good if we could find the Sombers for it. Funny enough, though, it also costs 20 dex to wield that bad boy, so we're probably not going to go for that. That's... The Antspur actually might be better, just off of the simple fact that, like, we don't have to overthink it. Anyways, warp out. GG's. Alright, let's go get some looting done over towards Weeping. Alright, let me see if I can find out what this item is. If it's big, then I might go for it. If it's small... looks small for the most part. Yeah, no. I'm not going to worry about it. Alright, pants, cool. Freezing grease. Okay, you know, actually, like, a freezing grease, not bad. That would definitely help in a boss fight, at least. Okay. Little bit of extra money there for the most part, I think is what that boiled down to. So, I think next merchant we might end up selling off most of our money, and then we'll, I don't know, maybe we'll go to Liurnia first, actually. The more that we get figured out earlier, the better off the rest of the run will be. Also, I guess to be fair, we haven't gone to Caelid yet. Oh, that's kind of weird. Two of these guys posted up on the bridge together? That's actually, like, really weird. Oh, wait, actually, Mushroom Crown, I think, might give us poison effect. Yes. Yes, it does. Although, does it only impact poison, or is it rot as well? Because if it only impacts poison, it's not quite what we need. But, still, could be useful. Alright, free Exalted Flesh. Okay, cool. I'm gonna say no. No, that absolutely was not worth it. Those extra 2 seconds wasted there were not quite the energy. Let me see what this merchant has, actually. We're not coming back here. If the merchant has something good, great. Yeah, they have great shit. Okay, alright, we're gonna get that. Cool. I'm apparently in aggro, so I'm just gonna go and warp out. We're not coming back, though, to Weeping. That's pretty much the extent of Weeping done right there. So. Alright, off to Caelid. I think in this case I do prefer actually having Miquella's Crown, but I'll leave this Mushroom Crown on for just a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. I played a risky game there with the Tree Guardian, admittedly. I gotta listen here. Alright, doesn't sound like the Tree Guardian slam jammed, which is good. As far as our weapon stand, I think the Antspur is actually sounding the most, just overall, the sexiest. So I think that will end up being our play. Alright. Borealis. Adorable. Couldn't tell where that tail was gonna hit, so just had to fucking jump and hope for the best. Now, fuck you, Borealis. But, you know what, actually? In good news, no Borealis later. No Borealis later. That's pretty good. Alright. Rotten Staff, though. I mean, that's just strength at that point. Which, yes, we would be getting naked to do that at that point. I don't know. I kind of like the idea of the Antspur Rapier kind of a little bit more right now. But, Big Bobonkus does go pretty hard. Well, I need to make a decision before we get too far in. I think we might still do Antspur. Antspur, I think, it is technically better in our circumstance. Alright, we're not going to do Fort Farrell just yet. We're going to go this way first. Go do all the looting. We could probably maybe try to kill the gremlins off of Grail to get like a fat pot of cash. Another Smithy 1, beautiful. Love to see it. One more Smithy 1, and we already have at least a +3. As far as weapons stand right now, we know where a Smithy 1 and 2, or I'm sorry, a Somber 1 and 2 is. So we could already get a Somber weapon up to a +6 in technicality. So maybe Somber might be better at least right now in terms of early game. Maybe. Another Smithy 3. Didn't really need it, but okay. Alright, I can't deny it. There's multiple fucking items down here, and I kind of need to go loot items. I'm a little surprised it took fall damage for that one, but sure. Okay, whatever. Okay, another legendary. Maybe a remembrance. Or just clothes. You know what? Fair enough. But that was our next smithy. There we go. Yeah, now we can get up to a +4 at a bare minimum right now. And that did give us a free 2. So we can do... That was also Bloodhound's Fang. Might not be a bad idea. Might not be a bad idea. Alright. Let's see what this merchant has for us. If they have anything amazing, hopefully that would be just superb. I keep doing that. I keep going after those mini skulls even when I don't need to. God damn it. Bad menuing. Okay, so 1 pickled fowl foot. We have a 2, a 4. Not bad. Okay. Alright, and... overall, decent. Decent menu. I know that there's a graveyard right around the corner from there, but I'm going to ignore it. The items aren't the best, or there aren't too many of them, and usually speaking, it's dangerous to do it, so... Alright, Fort Farrell time. Please don't kill me. Please don't kill me. I'm asking very politely, please don't kill me. Thank you. I know that was very hard for you to not murder me in broad daylight. Alright, beautiful. We're gonna do the full run-through just because there is one more item I can get here. Well, two more items, actually. Two more items we can get. Oh, actually, weirdly enough, that's kind of fitting that there would be another, like, animal right there. Okay, cool. Easy for Traroth. Alright, back to Stormhill Shack, and I think at this point we just head off towards Liurnia. That's pretty much the idea, at least. Alright, as far as it stands, I'm really thinking still that the Antspur is probably our best bet. It's feeling like the most correct. The Bloodhound's Fang is disgusting, don't get me wrong, but in terms of overall potential, I think... Which reminds me, I should probably put this as a secondary option for me. I think it still stands to say that the Antspur probably provides us with most of the consistency we'd want. For the most part. Now, if only I could find a Blood Ash of War for it, then in that case, we'd be fucking cooking. We wouldn't really have to think too much about damage. We would just have to think essentially about hitting the target and not dying. Alright, beautiful. Easy. I think it's still probably worth it to go and loot this. Also, I just realized we actually don't have any money to give to Thops this time around, so I guess Thops ain't happening, but that's fine. We only get 2 item checks off Thops. It would be really disappointing if it turns out he actually was selling a shit ton of Smithy 2s or something like that, but it's probably not going to happen that way. Probably. That looked like a big item, actually. Well, I mean, yeah, it was. It wasn't exactly very good, but it was big.
Surprised no matter. Why don't? Oh, don't.
Okay. Is that a Smithy 3? Oh, that is a Smithy 3, so we could... Actually, with that in mind, we could, in fact, take a Smithy, or a Somber weapon up to +4, at least, right now. You know, I might do that for the early game, actually, for all intents and purposes. We could do that early, and then once we get everything worked out with a Somber, or a Smithy, then we could start cooking in that direction. So, okay, alright, maybe. Maybe. It's definitely not the way I wanted to necessarily take things, but sure, fuck it. You know, you make adjustments. Smithies are technically a little bit more reliable, grand scheme of things, but, like, it's not by a lot. It's more like it's just ever so slightly better in certain circumstances. So. Alright, both item pickups matter enough-ish. And, of course, naturally, in both cases, they were both awful items. There's Smithy 1. Love to see it. I don't remember if the item at the gate here is randomized. It is in fact randomized. Okay, cool. Magic Shrouding Tier, though. Can't say that's worth my time by a lot, but, I mean, it is something. Awesome. Easy jumps. Fucking, okay. Slightly annoying. Hey, there's our Somber 1. We don't have to buy a Somber 1 anymore. Smithy 3. Okay, or I'm sorry, Somber 3. Is that everything? I think that was everything. It was not everything. Okay, that was everything. Cool. Alright, that's... I think that's our 1, 2, and 3? Ooh, okay. Smithy 4. Gotcha. 1, 2, 3. Okay, cool. So we can get up to a +3 right now. Which, honestly, Bloodhound's Fang up to a +4. I think we're kind of cooking for early game if that's the way we're working here. So... Yeah, I could actually see that being just fine. We might, in fact, be doing Bloodhound's Fang off rip. Alright, Magic Grease, nothing crazy. The Magic Grease could be useful, but it's definitely not something that we wanted outright. Is that the actual key, or is that the... It is the actual key. Okay, cool. I did get a bow, didn't I? Okay, actually, you know, with an actual bow, we could pop the weather balloons. Okay, maybe fucking just equip the bow. Thank you. Beautiful. Not useful at all, obviously. Terrifying enemy to find here. It's unfortunate, too, because there's multiple of them. So that just makes this even more risky to be doing. Like, there's a really strong chance that we do end up dying here. Yeah. Like, I tried to jump off the horse fast enough, but unfortunately those items are just going to go unknown. Maybe I should have gotten the Grace first at that point, but ideally we don't need to think about it. So, hopefully, that's how it stands, you know? Hopefully we don't have to actually think about it. Let's just go to round table, see what we can get figured out. We have a lot of money on our hands, and plenty of ways to spend it. Actually, you know what? We probably are going to go Bloodhound's Fang, because that's already +4 at this point, so... Okay. Alright, nothing crazy in shop. I mean, well, some things that are crazy in shop, but, like, nothing crazy, I guess. Also, I definitely saw, Hoarfrost Stomp in there, so that could be worth cooking with, actually. Either way, let's go ahead and pop the Rot Goddess runes. Alright, we already have a 1. We have Margaret Shackle, which, you know, I'm going to buy that since it's so cheap. 3k for this is kind of expensive. I'll go ahead and buy Hoarfrost Stomp since that's actually reasonable. Buy that too. Fuck it. You know what? Why not? Alright, we already have 2s. I'll buy the Ant Spur now since I'm looking at it. That's 5k. That's too expensive. And that's all good. Buy this. Buy this. I'm not going to buy any more weaponry right now because that is too expensive for me. Okay. This. Leave that golden seed behind. Okay, there we go. We're good in that shop. Kale's shop, we got that. Go and buy the crafting kit, because actually crafting kit could be really useful. Actually, wait, this is Exalted Flesh recipe. Fuck it, I'll buy that, and maybe that'll end up happening. We'll see. Buy the 4, and then buy 1 more Sacred Tear, and the Foul Foot. Cool, okay. That seems good. That seems reasonable. Alright, reload the area, so that way we can essentially just warp right back to the middle of the room. We do need to level up a little bit here in order to increase our dex enough. Alright, that is the amount of dex we need for that. I need a little bit more for other reasons. Honestly, probably some strength. And otherwise vigor at this point. Let's go ahead and upgrade our flask. Okay, there we go. Physique is nothing too crazy right now, obviously. There we go. Cool. All right, let's go upgrade our Bloodhound's Fang as much as we can, and let's go try our first boss. There we go. And I do think Antspur is probably going to be our backup. Wait, I'm sorry, wait, Antspur Smithy. Wait, okay, wait, the upgrade system is not doing... Okay, alright, we're gonna fix this real quickly here. We're gonna fix this real quickly, alright? Because the whole point of what we were doing here was to make sure that the standard weapons could keep up. I'm not sure why that setting is off, actually. Hang on. Alright, there we go. And... Alright. Now it should be... Let me fix this real quickly. The whole idea is so that way smithy weapons can actually contend in this fight. Alright, there we go. Now it should be fine. Now it should be more than fine. Alright, let me make sure. Alright, now it's the way it should be. Alright, good. Alright, cool. Alright, and honestly, while I'm thinking about things, I should probably go ahead and just put this right on. Actually, I could probably just do this. Remove some armor. There we go. Cool. Alright. There. Now we have our bleed, our rot, and our frost. That's actually pretty GG's. As far as it stands, I should probably start off with Antspur, considering these are status effects that are proccing over time, whereas the bleed is just one consistent. So I probably should get the Grace here just because it's safer to do so. Yeah. Alright, other talismans I would say aren't really worth my time. Let's just go for it. Hey, Malakath, how you doing, buddy? Okay, that was riskier than it should have been, but it did work out. I would say, honestly, max stamina for right now. That seems more useful to me overall.
It's tight. God, you breached. Well, but of course.
There we go. Activate the gay. The gay. Alright. While that's opening up, we're going to go ahead and run down here, collect this item. That was, not exactly worth it, but it was something. And then there is one more right over here, which this might be worth it. Big item. It was a useless big item. Okay, cool. Awesome. I'm hoping that we don't have to go after the bell bearing, but we might have to go after the bell bearing. That is another thing that we do on these randomizers for the speedrunning purposes, is to essentially make it so you can find the items that you otherwise would not be able to find. Like in this case, like your upgrade bell bearings are exactly where the upgrade bell bearings would be, so that does not change as a safety precaution. Oh, that's like an actual fucking sniper up there. That's kind of crazy. Lionel's armor could be really good. Could be really good. Okay, well this is bad. Luckily, our flask is actually, like, really strong right now. More freezing grease. Beautiful. What's in the alley? It's big enough. Okay, I mean, I don't really need a beast repellent torch, but that actually could be unironically really good. Oh. Mildly scary. Okay, cool. Okay. Alright, we're just gonna have to save quit that one. It's kind of nice not being trapped in the situation where we have to worry about save quitting anymore. That's actually really fucking nice. I know for a good long while I was stuck that way, which was unfortunate for sure. I think at this point, honestly, just health, frankly. So, just health. Alright, Smithy 1. Definitely not worth it, but whatever. Yeah, that actually was not worth going after for the pickup purposes. It's fine. It's okay. I don't know who that is. Couldn't tell. Oh, it's a field trip. Okay, alright. Actually, you know what? Not a bad boss to get. Not a bad boss to get right now, actually. This is one we can poison proc and bleed proc and all the proc. So, this is awesome. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna say probably a good chance of output.
Of all that is golden, and one day we'll return together to our home, bathed in rain.
Don't know why I immediately got up there, but sure, we'll take it.
What a pathetic. Oh, he got what are you though? He had.
Oh, actually, yeah, I did in fact need that. Okay, cool. Everything else here is mediocre as hell, so we're good. We're good. We're fine. Also, wait, what am I doing? I don't need to fucking go through there. let's just go. I'd imagine Radon to be the faster boss. So we might actually double back here for Radon. Yeah, Radon would be faster. Radon would be a lot faster, actually. Alright. Purely into health. I have to remember the fact that my flask actually means something right now. It does, in fact, legitimately mean something. So. Okay. Okay, so here's... Never mind, I was about to do... Only because, for some reason, I'm feeling myself incapable of doing this immediately, because, well, fuck me, apparently. GG's. Alright, I'm gonna real quickly save quit here, folks. I'm sorry, I gotta deal with something real fast. Hopefully real fast, we'll see. Give me just a little bit of time. It'll be just a minute, hopefully. Alright, sorry about that, folks. Anyway, back at it. How the fuck did I... No, that was a bad jump on my part. Let's be real here. That was just dumb. That was bad. Alright, let's try that again, but this time, you know, actually getting the fucking jump. No, yeah, that was exactly perfect. Thank you so much. I like the part where I fucking slipped off the edge. Yeah, that was awesome. That was great. Okay, there we go. That's the one we wanted. Alright, just need to remember that there's 5k there. Or maybe not. We'll see. It depends on what we end up running into and what our ultimate, like, how we're trying to play this. Alright. Hopefully a decent boss. Star Scourge Dragon Killer. Or, I'm sorry, Dragonkin. That's my bad. Awesome. Okay, so he essentially two-shots me. Yeah, two-shots me. Note to self. He's a bit strong. And I don't remember if Dragonkin gets rotted. I'm kind of really hoping that he fucking does, but we'll find out. I think Frost proc does happen. I think. But otherwise, I'm kind of blanking on the second side of that coin. It's weird how I actually didn't put myself in a weird position there. Just more like the game just kind of ignored what would have made sense. Awesome. Thank you. Sure. Okay. It would help probably if I knew if Dragonkin did get rotted, admittedly. It would probably help. I'll make a micro adjustment here and just say fuck it, it probably doesn't. And just go Bloodhound's Fang on it and hope for the best. I suppose. Alright, damage is definitely better this way. Okay, well, I mean, the damage is definitely better. I don't know what the yeah, sure, whatever you say, big guy. Alright, that's a big meaty slam jammer. Yep. Alright, please do an attack. Or not, that's fine too. Okay, well, not the attack I thought he was gonna do, but sure, whatever. Double whiff is never good. Okay. Okay, cool. There we go. Easy. Frankly, I should have just done that from the start, admittedly, but it worked out. It's fine. Alright, wait for that cycle. There we go. Cool. Admittedly, you know what? Honestly, I probably should have saved the foul foot just for the Radon fight, because it would have paired up better for cash. But oh well. Frankly, like, honestly, oh well. You know what, honestly, yeah, more health across the board. It's not even a question. It's just the right move. Alright. Now time to Altus our plateau. Also, I just realized I accidentally left the hit counter on screen, which is my bad. Am I going to fix that? Probably not at this point, honestly. I'm kind of more focused on going fast. And so, yeah, that... Damn it, yeah, that's an unintentional mistake. Unintentional mistake for sure, but... Oh well. It's fine. It's not that deep. Alright, ignore the Deathrite Bird. Fuck Deathrite Bird. You know, there is a merchant over to our left here, and I kind of feel like I would be throwing to not at least go check it out. I think we might have the 2s now at this point to upgrade our Antspur. And that way we can get it up at least up to, I think, to a +10 right now, with how many stones we have. Okay, alright. By that, definitely. And everything else here is mediocre. Cool. Alright, cool. Yeah, we're definitely going to get at least up to +10, though, with the Antspur. And you know what? Well, we'll see. I think I'm gonna head towards Dragon Sentinel now, or at least our replacement for it. right this minute. And if we don't end up getting what we need from Dragon Sentinel, or at least anything on the way, then yes, we will double back for the Bell Bearing to get us up to plus 12. Because ultimately, as much as it sucks to say, the Bloodhound's Fang is probably going to fall off because we're not going to have the stones to make it get higher at a certain point here. Like, realistically, I don't think that's going to happen. Not more remembrances. A little disappointing. Next bell bearing we get at the mountaintop of the giants, I think, is the 5-6, if I'm not mistaken. Which might technically pay off. Maybe. Funny, we got 2 crucibles on this one. Okay, alright, cool. Not really required at all, or useful at all, but yeah, sure, fuck it. Do I have any useful crafting recipes? Not exactly, but what I will real quickly do here is put on at least 2 of these recipes, or 2 of these greases, because the grease is actually, like, it could be useful. At a bare minimum, it is extra damage. Granted, though, it's better in circumstances where we only have to worry about just that damage as opposed to anything else. So we'll see how that plays out. Alright. Go. We are going to get this grace right here, because this grace does give us access to go get the 3-4 bell bearing for smithies. So far, the luck has not been amazing, but I probably, on our way up to the top, I will end up getting the stop the merchant real quickly, just to check and see if that merchant sells us anything worth our time. What are we doing on time, by the way? Okay, we're almost an hour in, and I mean, we're give or take halfway through. Oh, no. Fuck that. I'm not fucking loading that. That is gonna take way too long. Extra items and everything, but if that was like a simple enemy, then yes, but that thing is gonna fucking take too long to murder. Okay, weird, getting repeating thrust as one of the items there. Okay.
I see thee, little tarnished, smoldering with that wretched flame of ambition.
Okay, ignore his ass. He's talking mad shit. We don't have time for his mad shit. Alright, one more free item right here. Cool. Alright. Alright, Soffer Grease. That could potentially be useful. Ooh, okay, Somber 7. I mean, shit, give me the 5-6 right now, and then we're talking mad. Absolutely mad. Like, that could be really good. Okay, luckily she's being slow. She's choosing the slow option. Actually, funny enough, the fact that she chose to hit us there did get us out of that animation a little bit quicker, which is nice. A 6? Okay. Blood Flame. There was another merchant that was selling a seal. I don't know if that pans out, but we could potentially pair that. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and narrow down my goals here. I'm just gonna go ahead and get the 6 right now. Everything else here is essentially mediocre. Yes, Blood Flame Blade could be useful, but I'm not gonna worry about it too deeply. Okay, cool. Let's go see, at this point, I think, what our Dragon Sentinel is. Although, admittedly, going after Dragon Sentinel right this minute, if it's bad, then it's going to be really bad. But we'll find out. Oh, big meaty item. What do we got? Morgoth's Curse Sword. I don't think that's worth my time. I'm pretty confident Morgoth's Curse Sword is absolutely not worth my time. Yeah, the stat requirements on that fucking thing are kind of nutty. That's a bear, a troll, and an ant. And I just ran right past them like that was going to be fine. And to be fair, it almost was. Hey, Jagoos, welcome to the chat. Hope you're doing well today. Doing pretty good today. You know what, honestly, pretty good overall. Bit. Oh, that's actually super fine. This is a fine fight. We're good. We're cooking. I say as I missed the first fucking hit and the second fucking hit. That's fine. It was a big meaty hit that we okay, that was another big meaty hit. Okay, alright. Not sure how that hit me in the first place, but sure, whatever. Can't see shit. Understandable. Wow, can't see shit. Okay, there we go. That's exactly as easy as we wanted it to be. Very nice. Definitely easy. Definitely not me being, like, ass at the game and getting fucking hard carried by dumb shit or anything like that. No, that'd be crazy. You know? Wait. Actually, hang on. Need a break from the hit list. At least a little bit, yeah. We're taking a day off, mainly because I took a little too much time off myself. And so this is just me essentially giving myself a day to warm up on the sticks. That's really it. Faith requirement. We don't... I don't know if it's worth it to get the faith requirement for that. Nah, probably not. You know what? Actually, I'm not going to concern myself with getting Blood Flame. Blood Flame's really damn good, but like I'm probably wasting more time than I need to on that. The fact of the matter is we have a not a 4 proc, but a 3 proc build, and that's pretty good. So, but yeah. No, you called it. Today is pretty much just the it's a day to relax, a day to not think about it too much. We probably will. Did I already have a 7? Yes, I did already have a 7. Okay, we're good. We're just taking a break from it though in the meantime. So. Alright, actually I need to swap off to my hands here because we're going to be doing the skip. Like, guaranteed gotta be doing the skip here. Alright, am I going to get a first try though is a question. Okay, well, not only do I not get a first try, I couldn't even fucking save quit myself. Understandable. I figured this would be a good way to get my hands warmed up though again. Taking a long weekend like I did, and the thing is like I didn't intend to take a long weekend. It was more like it just kind of boiled down into that. That should be fine. Yeah. So, unfortunately, my week was a little bit busier than I really intended it to be, and so it kind of created more time than I wanted to away from the game. So, this should be an easy enemy to murder. And yes, I am going to murder them because they might give me something good. Well, it was technically something good. You're saying you've been busy the whole week? Yeah. Yeah, when you get busy like that, there's honestly not many things that you can do about it. It's just, like, it's frustrating. And, like, you know, it's not like you intend to do it that way, but it just kind of boils down that way. That was a purple item, which guaranteed wasn't going to be a smithy stone. Or even a somber smithy. It just kind of happens, though, right? Not complaining about it, honestly. Like, for all it's worth, I'm not. Like it was good production, but it definitely tires the body out, and honestly, at that point, I'm just kind of like, yeah, shit. If I fucking try to hop into the no-hit that we had going, it's gonna end probably poorly pretty quickly. Even with the fact that, like, the next portion that we're on right now is it's the Mad Dash to Fire Giant. And I don't think my Fire Giant is awful or bad, honestly. I really don't. I think it's pretty good. But it still can be a lot. So. Baldur's Gate 3, thing that got thrown, the motherload of homework. Wait, I'm sorry. Hang on. I gotta read that one again. I'll read it once I get up to the top here. Oh, damn. We got a really easy one here. Like, the fact that there's no big-ass enemies here, that's honestly kind of crazy. Usually we always get decked down with at least one big-ass enemy. Ah, okay, Gronk. Alright, Gronk isn't awful. Like, actually, for all it's worth, Gronk is actually pretty fine. Okay, beautiful. Easy. Okay. I'm not gonna worry about with the, what you call it there, Honestly, none of these are really that good. Yeah, none of these are really that good. Damn, that's unfortunate. We got our third talisman slot, and yet we have ass talismans for the most part, so... Bummer. Okay, alright. And just to make sure... Yeah, we have our 6 and our 7, but we don't have a 5 right now. So... we can't really make a meaningful decision on that one. I don't want to just rely off procs, but honestly, procs might just be it. Like, that might just be the way to go for the time being. Alright, set the grace. We can level up best we can. Started a new Baldur's Gate 3 plaything, and then got thrown the motherload of work. Oh, that's a wicked combination, dude. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. There's nothing quite like getting fucking thrown like an absolute shit ton of work when you're trying to just enjoy, like, an amazing thing. Baldur's Gate 3 is absolutely such a good time. Oh, it's Moog. Fuck. Okay. And it's Sewer Moog specifically, which is just laughable, because it essentially negates all of our build. It actually legitimately negates all of our build. That's fine. Alright, we're gonna run away for 2 seconds, apply grease.
The thrones, stained by curse, such shame.
Okay. Yeah, sure, we'll take that.
This shall not be forgiven.
Alright, little bit of extra damage. It's worth it. Okay, beautiful. Overall, this has been really good. Like, this has actually been legitimately like a pretty solid run so far. Don't get me wrong, the weapons being lower level than I was really kind of wanting for sucks, yes. But otherwise, this has been fine.
Hello. Allow me. You are unable prevented the thorns. A husk, the only way, and become.
Like, Moog, I think, is technically, like, Sewer Moog, specifically. Is, like, the one boss, more or less, that, yes, does completely negate our bullshit. But, and it's kind of a big but on that one. That has really kind of been our only boss that's, like, awful for the situation on hand. Alright, there we go. Some damage. Otherwise, like, all of our procs have been able to proc. That was a awful fucking angle. Holy shit, what the fuck was I even doing there? Yeah, that was a really bad angle. I'm not even gonna lie. God damn it. Fucking... See, I'm out of practice with save quitting, because I haven't save quit in, like, fucking ever. Like, I just don't save quit, ever. anymore. And it's mainly just because I've been doing runs where it's just not required. Get the... Thank you! Alright, cool. At that point, it technically might have been faster for us to just go the other way, but whatever. Just a minute here. Okay, that still fucking hit me somehow. Understandable. Shit. Wait, that's an archery. Okay, please don't fucking snipe me. Please don't snipe me. Please don't snipe me. I'm asking a lot of times in a row, which means I'm probably gonna get sniped. Finished BG3 for the first time last weekend, and now you're starting a new playthrough to go for the platinum. Nice. Awesome. It's on my list, actually, for platinuming. I've played it before, and I love it. I adore the game. I think it is so much fun. That being said, and this might just be a general thing, admittedly, but I don't think I could probably stomach doing a, like, honestly, I really don't know if I could stomach, like, doing, like, a true blue evil run in that game. But I've always kind of been that way for all it's worth, so... I don't know why. I'm not the guy that usually does, like, the evil routes. Even if it's for progression's sake, or, like, platinuming. I can't. For me. So. But, the game's brilliant. Honestly, I love the game so much. I think it's a lot of fun. I think it's really crazy how they were able to actually make, like, a very successfully, like, is it D&D to a T? Maybe not. But is it as close as we're probably going to get for an actual, like, D&D video game? Probably. Because, like, damn, did they fucking nail it. They did an amazing job with it, and there is no denying that. Did I say True Blue? I mean, I did, yes. Is there a secondary meaning to True Blue that I do not understand? Because as far as it stands, I've heard the phrasing before, but I'm fucking not sure. Suddenly, now. Yeah, I'm admittedly, like, I've used it before, but I honestly am unsure if there's, like, a secondary, like, meaning behind it. That's the name of your new character? Oh, that's actually really fucking funny. That's actually really funny. Never heard it used before. Well, yeah, I use it here and there, and I'll be real with you, I don't remember where I... Okay, cool. Thank you, game. I love getting stuck in jaw. I don't remember where I heard that initially from, but I think it's just one of those, like, phonetical things where it's like, it just sounds good, so it just kind of stuck with my brain. So I just kept using it, honestly. That's really, I think, what it boiled down to. Alright, pop some extra money while we're running here. Like, technically we could wait until we're at merchant, but also at the same time, I'm kind of figuring, like, if we do the selling now, we don't have to think about it later. Yeah, you just came up with it randomly? Nice. It just sounds good. It just sounds good for all it's worth, and again, I think there was like a legitimate enough context to why that stuck with my brain. Oh, this is only at a +4. Wait. This is actually only at a +4 right? Okay, so shit. Yeah, we do need to go do some bell bearings. Unfortunately. Well, actually, maybe not. Because I think we did end up getting the 2s that I wanted ultimately. I think that did happen. I'm gonna get this bell bearing because guaranteed I need this one. If my Antspur is intended to keep up at this point, at least. I mean, as far as it stands, really, our Antspur is really just there to proc status conditions, and then the Bloodhound's Fang is just there to actually do, like, all the heavy lifting, but still important enough. As far as it stands, though, 116. We're doing good. We're doing really fine right now. I think with the way that we're going right now, unless we run into a fucking brick wall, which, I said the words, which means it's gonna happen now. We should be fine. Like, we should be wrapping up this run tonight. Like, this run should be definitely done with, I think, within the next, 45 minutes. You know what, actually, I'm going to say fuck it on the Antspur. I'm not going to worry about the Antspur too much. I will dump whatever stones I have available into the Antspur, but I'm not going to go past that point. I'm going to leave it otherwise. Somber 9? Okay, cool. I don't think we have our Somber 5 yet, but that's okay. That's actually okay, because the Somber 5 should be available once we get the bell bearing. 6, 7, 9. Okay. So we don't have an 8 yet. So at least, at a bare minimum, we're going up to +7. That's pretty good. And I really could not have asked for a better weapon to get +7. So we're definitely cooking right now. I think my first playthrough, if I remember correctly, for Baldur's Gate was a rogue. I did end up doing that as my first playthrough. Mainly because that was my first ever, like, when I very first played Dungeons and Dragons, I had done a rogue, and I was like, you know what, let me see how this translates into the... And then, admittedly, I realized you don't need to fucking do that, because you have Astarion literally right fucking there. Astarion essentially just immediately cooks the need right out of the game, so you don't have to do that. Which is cool. I appreciate him for that. But then my question ultimately boiled down to, which of these characters do I want to, maybe not replace, but like, what do I want to do? Okay, holy shit, that was a lot of damage. Who do I want on my team, I guess? And at a baseline, admittedly, once I figured out how to get Karlach was a guarantee. Like, Karlach was just a fucking guarantee for me at that point, admittedly. Okay, I ran slightly too far to the right. We need to go to the church real quickly for the bell bearing. Yeah, no, Karlach had to happen. Shart was okay. I was never much of a fan of Shart, admittedly. Like, no offense to Shart, I think her plot line, I think, is a little bit more, like, in-depth and intricate, to where, like, you have to really, like, get a lot more understanding for who she is before you can start enjoying her a lot more. I mean, there's, like, she's got great traits, but Karlach or Lae'zel? Karlach. Easy. I gotta be real, man. Fucking muscle mommy with an absolute, like, knack for enthusiasm. Guaranteed every fucking day of the week. I am not one for the fucking, tsundere. I do not care for tsundere a lot. She's missing a lot. In terms of Karlach? Damn, you're a Lae'zel guy. Okay, so what I will say with you, as total agreement, between the two of them, Karlach, unfortunately, they gave her a lot fucking less. That, I would say that. Karlach, they gave her so much less. Like, she has a lot of potential, but unfortunately, she really hit it with that Megumi Fushiguro of, like, potential. And then all of that potential got fucking snatched. And where the fuck is it? Nobody knows. Shadowheart misses a lot. Shart really does, honestly. Shart, I think, as a... So, here's the thing. If you put it against Shart versus Lae'zel, I would say Lae'zel, honestly. Because I think Lae'zel's overall got better, like, character development and reasoning behind everything going on. I think Lae'zel has infinitely more, right? But I personally, like, if you had to put Lae'zel against Karlach, the reason I'm choosing Karlach is just because she's just generally... She's a fucking... She's got golden retriever energy. And I adore that. I adore that wholeheartedly. I really do. There's just something about that kind of energy that means so much to me. Like, I adore somebody who is enthusiastic and right there in the midst of it, and, like, they want to be a part of it. That I think is why she vibes with me as much as she does. Okay. I need the 5, and I already got a 6, so we're good to go there. I could upgrade... No, I'm not gonna bother with that. Okay, I gotta go. But there's something about the Gith that just more formal warrior energy to you. Oh yeah, no, definitely. Like, I'm not gonna say, like, there's nothing there for me for Lae'zel. What I can say about Lae'zel is I think I really love and adore her. Her energy is very much so, like, formal, strong-suited knight. Like, she knows she has a mission to complete, although she doesn't necessarily know who she's doing it for outright at the front. So that's pretty massive, right? I'm gonna sell a little bit more, actually. That, I think, is pretty massive. But what I would say that I value more so is not necessarily a lack of reservation, but more so an abundance of enthusiasm. Enthusiasm means a lot to me. And when it comes to Karlach, I think Karlach has it in spades, frankly. To an almost, like scary amount at times, yes, but also it's just kind of like what her, like, again, this is, I think, where it boils down is like, oh, she's been through fucking shit, right? Like, when it comes down to it, Karlach has been fucking through it. Was that the rot? That was not the rot. Okay. Alright, please get back here so I can rot you. Alright, there's the rod. That's fine. Okay, never mind. That was not actually fine. That's fine, though. Fortisax kind of just sucks in general. Yeah. Fortisax does, in fact, just kind of suck in general. So, it'll be fine. It'll be okay. In terms of gameplay and damage, it's also just Lae'zel as well. Yeah, that's fair. Lae'zel's definitely got a more well-rounded kit, I think, overall. And, yeah, that's definitely fair. We don't have anything else here to improve this further, do we? No, not really. Man, I love the shotgun toes. Awesome. I don't know why, I used to always think that you needed to be a lot more on top of your dodges here. Like, you had to, like, dodge specifically whenever it came to lightning strikes, but really you just have to move. But I still fucking hate these ancient dragons, like, absolutely. Nothing pisses me off more than having to, like, overthink it when it comes to these assholes. Awesome. I love the lightning strike so much. It's so funny. Very fun. I should probably heal here, in theory. Man, I love getting fucking, like, a lack of fucking blood to work off of. It's very fun. Dragons are cool. Yeah, for the most part, I would agree with you that they suck. Like, they do, like, they are really cool. It's just, unfortunately, specifically in the Ancient Dragon cases, like, why did they give the Ancient Dragons, like, infinite fucking poise? And then the ability to fucking do that to you? Like, if they hadn't done that, then I would have been actually pretty fine with it for the most part. Because, like, I don't know, like, they really do just have, like, not infinite poise, obviously, but they are not fun to fight. They're just kind of not. Most of the dragons, I think, are fine. They're kind of boring. But they're fine. They're definitely fine. Actually, you know, I probably should have swapped back to Antspur, because I think I was getting my Frost proc there a little bit quicker. If I can redo the Frost procs, that actually probably would be worth. Man, I love these lightning strikes. They're so fun. Wow, that was really fun. Well, I guess we found our, well, you know, I'm not gonna call him a brick wall. It's fine. It is absolutely fine. It's just a matter of not, you know, sucking dick at the fight. And that's really it. If we can do that, then everything else is covered. Wait, is 4-sex a girl? Actually, wait, Jay, is 40-sex a girl? I mean, I would be surprised, actually. I don't know why, I just wouldn't expect that, but... Man, I fucking love these lightning strikes. You know, actually, for all it's worth, turn off that shit, and the rest of 40 sacks, I like 40 sacks for the most part. Like, I'm okay with 40 sacks in every single circumstance, except this one. Fine. Big meaty hit, whatever. Can you not fucking breathe fire? Oh, they're not breathing fire. Okay, cool. Alright, that's better. Okay, actually, perfect time to breathe fire. Man, I love losing a flask to fucking nothing. Worst part is, oh my god, that's actually so much worse. That's actually legitimately so much worse. Did not expect the second phase. Yeah, unfortunately in our case, we got fucking second phased. That was such a waste. And the worst part is, yeah, you might have guessed it, this is double gargoyles. Oh, this is so fucking bad. This is so bad. This is, oh my god, this could not be fucking worse. Holy shit. And of course our build is built around proc. Our build is literally built around proc. So it's just fucked. Oh my god. And our talismans suck. You got this? Dude, yeah, I got the next one. Thanks. Thanks, Minnie. Also, hey, Minnie. Oh my god. Yeah, Look, we can throw our faces into a brick wall right now, but the fact of the matter is at this point, this is where it just starts sucking. This is legitimately where it just starts sucking. Like, there's no fix for this. I don't think so, at least. Okay. Rotten staff, hang on. Rotten staff. We don't have the upgrade materials for it. Of course we fucking don't, because it's a randomizer. Why the fuck would that be the case? Yeah, that's actually, yeah, that's fair. That's okay. Might be the worst boss composition ever. Yeah, it actually might legitimately be the worst boss comp ever. Like, we can fucking do it. We can grind it, but the fact of the matter is this is just it. This is just our life now. Oh my god. Fucking gotta be kidding me. And the worst part is that when it comes down to it, yeah, 40 sacks. 40 sacks, we can do what we fucking want to. But afterwards, we're just stuck essentially having to deal with it. You definitely both just saw the fact that, like, multiple fucking hits just, like, sunk right through the boss, right? Like, I'm not crazy on that one. Pretty sure. Oh, whoops. Scratching my ass. Okay. Oh, yep. Okay, alright. Really fucking cool. Thank you for your fire move. Oh. It's even worse now that I know what fucking second phase is. So look, that whole idea of us finishing within like 2 hours is now officially GG's fucking dead as shit. That's just not happening. You would have quit already? Yeah, fair. Thing is I probably would have too, admittedly, but the thing is like, we have what time we have tonight for streaming purposes. So yeah, we're gonna keep the grind up. Man, I love that claw strike. That's so cool. That was so cool. Man, I love that tail swipe. That's so cool. I love that tail swipe. It's so cool. Oh my god. 40 stacks, please! Please, 40 stacks, you asshole! Man, why the fuck did I aim for the head? That was dumb. Okay, alright, it's fine, it's fine. You know, honestly, it's totally fine. It's not actually fine, but you have to deal with it. You just have to deal with it. Man, I love the fucking claw strike. Oh, okay, yep, Cool, alright, yeah, Thanks, 40 stacks. Man, you know what's really cool? I love the fucking ending lag there. Because it's so fucking slow. Oh, I love the fact that he chose to do the most annoying goddamn attacks back to back. Again. Okay, alright, cool. Thank you. Oh, 40 stacks. Ends with a fucking pixel of his health bar. Oh, cute. Okay, alright, cool. Thanks, 40 stacks. If you're ever curious why we never fight 40 stacks on an average day basis, this is exactly... Fuck 40 stacks. I mean, fuck the gargoyles too, entirely. Because the gargoyles aren't a fun fight. But the legitimate fact that we ended up with this back-to-back, man. And it's like, yes, we probably could go get these leveled up a little bit further, but whatever. Losing my mind over there. At least a little bit. You know what's really cool about that one? Absolutely fucking nothing. Man, that was awesome. Thank you, 40 stacks. Alright, it's fine. You know what? Honestly, it's fine. You know, I kind of wish that this stupid lightning shit that 40 stacks does was just a buff. Like, a temporary buff, and not, like, a permanent fucking thing that happens the entire fight. I think it would be fine if it weren't all the time. I think it would be fine if it weren't all the time. Like, if it essentially, like, after a while, this wore off for him, then I think I would be really chill with it. Man, thank you, 40 stacks. Oh, thank you, 40 stacks. Damn, that really was 40 stacks, wasn't it? But if the lightning shit, like, dissipated after a bit, I think I'd be pretty okay with it. At least then it wouldn't make the fight annoying as piss the entire way through. At least then you could say, okay, well, alright, like 30 seconds in, like, it'll dissipate. Maybe he can reapply it, sure, but at least then it's done. But no, it's gotta be a permanent buff. You know, the kind of shit that just completely ruins your day the entire way through. Yeah, of course, obviously, it's gotta be that. Fucking, what do we look like? Fair? Balanced? Entertaining? No, it's a dragon. Fucking image of, fucking Steve from Blue's Clues hitting you with the fucking... Nah, motherfucker, this is Elden Ring. Our dragons suck ass. Dude, I love fucking Dragon Feet Simulator. It's so cool. Sure, whatever. I'm dying! I'm dying! Understandable. Of course I would be dying. I'm actually surprised there was no second bolt there on that one, but okay, we'll take it. Little... Okay, sure, yeah, just fucking nuke my butthole. Thank you. Oh, okay, yep, cool. You know, actually, funny enough, I was just thinking about the fact that I really didn't want more than, like, one flask. Oh, thank you. I actually wanted to reset the fight. Resetting the fight seemed like a better idea. Thank you, 40 stacks! You know what's really fucking funny? Is if we had throwing weapons or a bow right now that we could actually use, 40 sacks would actually legitimately be a joke, which is annoying. I'm fucking dying. Cool. I love allergies. Ugh, man! Fuck this shit. Like, I mean, it's literally like the whole joke of a randomizer, more or less. But still. Man, I love where the flames go sometimes. It's so cool. Man, I love the fact that I don't fucking get to see what the dragon's doing, like, consistently. And then get shocked by his fucking butthole lightning anyways. It's very fun. I think the worst part now at this point is the fact that I know that it only gets worse from here. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, sure, yeah. Okay, alright. Shit! Actually, I am getting fucking allergy cough. That's cool. That's so cool. See? It's fucking lame. Oh. Okay, alright, that's fine. You know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. You know what? Fuck it. It is what it is. Run's dead. GG's. Like, there's not really shit we can do about this. Like, yes. We could go off and get everything and anything to try and improve the experience here. Yes. Is it going to work out, though? No. Not even remotely. The best thing I could probably do for myself here at this point would be to fucking get a proc of rot on this bastard and then leave. Walk away. Oh, he's breathing his fire. He's breathing his fire. As if he didn't have enough things to fucking do to me already. Oh, yeah, okay, fair enough. Alright, honestly, now you just get fucking tilting me. This is why nobody ever visits you, 40 Stacks. I want you to know that. That and the fact that your questline fucking sucks. Like, honestly, who the fuck goes out of their way to go and fucking deal with 40 Stacks? I did it one time, and I have never done it since. Because why the fuck would I waste my time on this bitch-ass dragon? The worst goddamn dragon. I don't give a damn what his relationship was with Godwin. He's a bitch. He has the same damn moveset as all the other ancient dragons, thinking he's real hot shit. Man, so fucking cool wasting all my flasks immediately. Whatever. You know what, honestly? Fuck it. Fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it, fuck it. Fire-breathing asshole. Man, I love the fact that I still get shocked by the lightning there, even though I very clearly fucking walked away. Fucking stupid bastard of a dragon. I fucking hate you. Oh, and there he is doing it again. The same fucking attack. Oh, better walk away, actually, before that fucking... Yep, yeah, damages me again. Because apparently the fucking wind boist off of that one fucking needs to be damaged, too. Awesome, thank you. Oh, fire? Oh, we're doing fire. Okay, alright, fire. Flame. Boy howdy, we're going into gargoyles with less than health. So essentially, we're gonna get one shot. Yeah. Oh, this is such a fucking winning combination. Oh my god. Hey, you know what? Yeah, we're just gonna call this one, I think, at this point. This fucking run died. There's no way around this, honestly. And honestly, like, funny enough, I think it almost makes it so the meta, when it comes to these runs, has to be a strike weapon of some variety. Purely on the simple fact that, like, a strike weapon never has to deal with the fact that there's going to be enemies that are resistant to... There's very few enemies that are resistant to strike damage. So... Don't stop believing. Jay, I think if we continued this run, it would probably be, like, 3 hours in, more than likely. Like, we might be able to... God damn it. The worst part is that... I'm trying to think here. Like... Okay. I'm gonna make an effort. I'm gonna make an effort. It's not gonna be a great effort, but it will be an effort. Alright? Oh, I never bother getting the grace that's fucking... Damn. Yeah. I mean, fair enough, yeah. To be fair, if this never happened, then this wouldn't be necessary. So... Yeah, that about adds up. Alright, I think the safe quit should be fine here. So, essentially what I've been doing, okay. So, actually, legitimately what I have been doing. I'm not gonna lie, I don't think we needed to ask Gemini on that one. I think we already had the idea. I think we already had it. Alright, surely I don't need to ride back. That would be unfortunate for me. I'm gonna swap off to the whatchamacallit on this one and see what happens. Jesus Christ! Okay, cool. It's a good thing I'm coming here much tankier. Dude, I gotta say, Gemini is really giving you very much so, like, Jay, the advice here is very, like, what's the word for it? Don't stick your hand in the boiling pot! Very hot water! It's like, that's kind of what I'm getting off of that. Like, yeah, no, you gotta be fucking kidding me. How it's just like, don't die. No, honestly, that's legitimately what that advice boils down to. It's actually, like, legitimately so fucking... Like, I guess, to be fair, if I've never played this game before, then yeah, sure, okay, alright. Oh, that's how the game works. Okay, alright. But otherwise, it's just like... Yeah... That do be how the game works. I'm gonna get the ladder. That do in fact be how game do be doing. Man, the poison was unfortunate for me. Weapons do damage, don't die, have fun. Randall, dude, have fun is a little difficult on this one. I'm not gonna lie to you. You haven't seen what we're going through right now, but I guarantee it is the worst. This is an awful arena for these guys to be in. But we're gonna get away with it. It's fine. Randall, tonight has not been the night. It was the night, and then, like, we got some of the worst fucking luck. We got fucking, so we got Fortissax into Valiant Gargoyles. Alright, there we go. Cool. Now we're trying to pivot as hard as we can, but, I mean, it's kind of a question of, is it going to be hard enough? Aim for his legs and tail, aka the only part you can hit. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's legitimately the only part you can hit on average. Okay, can I... What the fuck? Why is that not going away? The grace warping does not normally last that long. Alright, not that I really fucking care to grab this, but we're here now, I guess. This game is forcing us. Okay. We got that one. Technically, there's the bell bearing that's in Weeping, or not Weeping, Altus. I'm gonna go get that one too. Might have actually technically been faster to start from the top of the hill here, but whatever, we're here now. The worst part is I'm literally just doing this only for absolutely booty randomizer sometimes. Funny enough, for all it's worth, like, our upgrade materials have been rough, but other than what we're going up against now, it's actually been pretty okay. Like, we were doing really well. We were probably like an hour 15 in by the time we made it to mountaintops. And it's just the pure simple fact that we ran into fucking Dragon Sentinel. Or, I'm sorry, not Dragon Sentinel. Fucking, whatchamacallit? Man. It's just the fact that we ran into that combination of Fortissax and also, what's-his-face? The Valiant Gargoyles. It just completely negated our build, essentially. And that's really what it boils down to. It just completely negated it on the spot. Of course there'd be a fucking rot bird down here. Why wouldn't there be a rot bird down here? Or, I'm sorry, a bleed bird. Same difference. You know what? Honestly, bird is bird, and bird is annoying. Yep, bird is annoying. Fucking bird. So now we have to go do some running around to go fucking make up the difference here. Because unfortunately, due to the fact that it's a randomizer, we don't have technically enough upgrade materials to make up the difference. Oh, god damn it, there's no way to fucking go down there fast. That's fine. That's okay. You know what? That's fine. That's actually... That's completely fine. I wasn't expecting the game to let me go down there so quickly. That would have been crazy. That would have been... nutty. Of course, a fucking... Okay. Alright, really? Are you fucking kidding me right now? Like, there's no way down here, even though you fucking baited this way? Wow, that's cool. Thank you, game. Thank you, game. Wait. Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Twice over. Fucking no way down there efficiently, and then I have to fucking ride my cheeks back up the... That's fine. Look, it's fine. It's okay. It's completely acceptable, completely normal for a game to be doing this to me, especially on a randomizer. If anything, you know what, actually, I'm going to look at this from the positive side of the fence. If anything, the fact that I'm getting so fucking pissed and annoyed right now means that when we actually wrap up our no-hit run tomorrow, I'm going to be already peeved and angry. So at that point then, raw spite, we should be cooking. Jesus Christ, what the fuck was that? What the f... We should be, in fact, cooking. Oh my goodness, I was worried that I was gonna fucking slip through exactly the wrong spot there. Okay, alright, okay. Alright, we're good. We're good. We just have to make it to the cave now. Wait, I'm doing this for the fucking, the somber bell bearing. I do believe this is a somber bell bearing cave. Yeah, we're fine. We're fine. I should do a god run for the... Oh, yeah, no, actually, that... You know what, for all it's worth, Jay, I'd probably find that pretty relaxing. Yeah, I probably would find that pretty relaxing. Man, God, our talismans suck. Like, not all of them suck, but, like, some of these really fucking suck. Oh, man. Oh, big stone, big stone. I'm a madman to think the god run would be relaxing. Maybe at least a little bit, yes. But also at the same time, like, keep in mind, like, a god run can, in fact, be less stressful than you would imagine. Oh, they... Okay, never mind. They do still, in fact, do damage. Oh my god, could you please stop fucking running away from me? Motherfucker, stop running away from me right now. That's on me. That's on me, though. I got aggressive. You know what? At least she felt a very slow and painful death at the end there. I can feel glad about that. I can feel glad about that. And maybe our Bloodhound Fang would have been faster. And in fact, it probably will, in fact, be faster. But do I care? Didn't know I spoke Canadian. Canadian. Yeah, I know, secret talents and all that. Secret talents. Oh, look at that. Look at that damage that I could have been doing from the start. Yeah, actually, like, legitimately so much better. Alright, there we go. That's all the bell bearings. That's all the bell bearings needed. Now we just need to go ahead and increase the rot staff up as much as we can. It feels disappointing that we have to do this in this way, but at the same time, like, kind of fucking need to. Because, like, at least at this point, as far as it stands, this is definitely the weapon that will need to hard carry us. But unfortunately, it's all really fucking expensive, too. So, there's a question on whether or not we're gonna have enough money for this. Not even to mention the fact that the weapon itself is going to cost a lot. Surely this is enough, right? Surely it's gotta be. Alright, there we go. We need another 3 of... No, no 4. 6. Yep. Alright, there we go. We have... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and... okay. So we can do up to 7. Alright, and surely the amount of money we have right now is enough, right? It's gotta be. Surely. Surely.
Oh, I didn't. I'll be doing much. Just lay out.
Ah, short. Okay, understandable. A little bit of that, a little bit of that. Yeah, okay. Alright, there we go. Alright, that's plus 7. Okay, surely plus 7 rot staffs. Gotta be enough, right? Damn it. Alright, I think I'm gonna say if this doesn't work, then GG's. Like, we'll obviously, like, randomized speedruns are not gonna not be happening. Like, we are definitely gonna be doing more of these in the future, but, at least for the time being, this is a good way to kind of introduce it and have fun with it and all that magic. And also at the same time, we're fucking 208. GG's. Oh, man. It's not been a great first attempt. Say that much, obviously. I don't know if this is rotting faster either. Which, I mean, I guess we'll find out, obviously. Man, I love the fucking whiff there. That was really cool. Man, I love the double fucking, apparently the lightning roll just catching me twice over. That was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. Very fun. I don't know if that was necessarily better. Curiosity's sake, can I have the Antspur on at the same time? Yes, apparently I can. Okay. Alright, Antspur does have one thing going for it right now, and that's that it does have the frost proc, so I probably should still go for frost procking. That was about to be embarrassing. I'm gonna probably keep this run going for a little bit longer here, but if we don't get it probably in like the next 2 attempts, if we don't get momentum past this, then I think I'm just gonna leave it at that, admittedly. Man, I love that shit so much. It's so fun. Oh, I was about to accidentally, fucking death proc. That would have been really entertaining. I was just going for the frost proc there because I wanted to get the frost proc off. Man, I love the double whip. That was really cool. There's that. Beautiful. Sure. Why not? Sure, why not? It's kind of really funny, too. Because, like, as far as it stands in terms of, like, bosses to run into, 40-Sax is definitely one of the ones to just... They're just... highly regrettable no matter what. Like, Fortisax is one of the few bosses where I feel like you run into it and there really is no secondary option to deal with Fortisax. You just gotta deal with it, pretty much. Unless you have exactly the right build, which in this case, funny enough, of all the bosses, is in fact a bow build or something with range. You're just fucked. Like, you don't really get to get away with it. Really? That still hit me? Sure, whatever. Man, I love that. That was super cool. And that's the funny part, right, I guess, is that even if you're good at dodging and you know what you're doing, the fact of the matter is like, all of his attacks are essentially BS anyways. So most of it usually ends up lining into pain and misery. Whatever, I'm gonna take a shock, I don't care. Of course. Fucking get shocked, tail swipe. Man, I love that. That was so cool. I like that. That was really fun. That was actually, like, such a good boss design. I'm really glad that Fortisax was definitely designed the best that they possibly could have. There's no way that they could have made this a better boss, obviously. Like, you know, very, very clearly, there was no way that... Oh, yeah, that's exactly what I meant to do there. There was no way that they could have made this a better boss fight, right? Obviously. Like, obviously they were very much so pigeonholed in by the fact that, oh, well, it's a dragon, we can't make a dragon any better. It's not like they've made a better dragon in the past or anything like that. No, that would have been crazy to say the least. No, you know, honestly, I really like the bold decision to say, let's make it one of the dragons that otherwise people will always avoid. Like, that's another thing too. You gotta appreciate that, right? Like, The fact that they chose to make a boss that otherwise people fucking despise into one of the Remembrance bosses, like, that makes sense, actually. You would want it to be something that nobody ever wants to fucking play against. Because why would you want your Remembrance bosses to be remembered, right? Like, why would you want that, actually? That's crazy. It's not like Remembrance is in the name or anything like that. That's fucking nuts. Man, I love that. That was really cool. Thank you, 40 stacks. I was never actually going to enjoy myself nearly as much if you hadn't fucking given it to me with one of your dumbass lightning attacks. Fire sacks. I really would like you to breathe some fire right now. That's fine. Oh boy, he's dead. Woohoo. Yippee. That's a dead dragon. I guess for all intents and purposes, I could technically bring this asshole down so far down the hill that maybe the other golem doesn't recognize he's here. Actually, let's find out. Let's find out. For all intents and purposes, does that work? That seems fitting, actually. Alrighty. I hate to say it, folks, but I'm gonna fucking take the, I'm gonna take the L on this. I'm gonna take the L on this one. Say goodbye to God, Rick. There's no God in this household. Only fucking Fortisax, apparently. And stupid goddamn gargoyles. Ugh. It sucks, but you know what? Oh well. Like, it is what it is. The randomizers are there for a reason. The funny part is, too, I think is what it boils down to, is if I had gotten probably, like, I think any other boss there, with either of them in tandem, they both suck. Fortisax sucks for their own reasons, and the gargoyles suck for their own reasons. Absolutely. But the fact that they, like, not only is it in one of the worst spots in the game, because the thing is like, the health scaling is based around the boss that it's scaling for, and because Fire Giant has so much fucking health, it's just kind of guaranteed to suck no matter what on that one. You have that. But the fact that you have two of what more or less would be the worst bosses back to back like that, That's just awful. That's just awful. Oh, Reese, your timing was unfortunate. I'm sorry, Reese. We're actually just wrapping up for the night here. We got really fucking shafted on the fucking luck tonight. I didn't want to say anything, but I did feel like our luck was kind of going in the right direction a little too much. And then the game just said, hey, I didn't forget. So, anyhow. Either way, folks. I think this is actually, this has been good. Fire Rise got shafted. Yeah, I got really fucking shafted. I got a big fucking dragon into double DP. So yeah, it was not great. It was not great. Hey, Night Slash. Hey, buddy. I'm sorry, folks. Yeah, this is the end for tonight. God damn it. It's okay though. You know what, actually? I'm okay with this though. Because you know what this probably means? But this probably means when we come back tomorrow, Cock and Balls will have an easier time of it. Cock and Balls will definitely have an easier time of it. The fact of the matter is like, honestly, tonight was more or less to do two things. It was one, to warm myself up, and two, to break myself down a little bit. So that way I would hopefully have a little bit more of the correct energy going into the finale. So, you know what? I'm happy about it. I think this was good. Still really fucking funny, the fact that we got, like, not just the breakdown, but, like, legitimately fucking double DP shafted at the way we did, but... but... either way. I think I am going to leave it off here, though. Thank you, folks, for joining me tonight. If you joined me, I appreciate it a ton and a half. If you had a fun time with me, be sure to like, subscribe. Means a lot to me, and it helps out a lot, too. Also, apparently there's a new thing on YouTube, too, where it's like hyping. And I don't know if people have the ability to hype when it comes to live streams, but if you feel so inclined to do so, then I do appreciate it. But nevertheless, what's more important to me is that you take care of yourselves, have a good rest of your night or day, get good food, get good drinks, just take good care of yourselves, and I will see you all later. I will see you tomorrow. We'll be hopefully beating our no-hit. And, yeah. But either way, folks, thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. You take care of yourself. I'll see you later.